Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to another episode of our Mountain Blade Gekokujo Daimyo Edition Let's Play. Now, I am dreading this. I have been dreading this for a while, and here's why. We managed to get exactly 0 additional lords since last time. The AI, for whatever... yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a ramble here, sorry. But the AI decided to send, I believe, 3 pitiless lords and 1 debauched lord to our court in Kumamoto for us to decide upon whether or not we want them to join us. Now, naturally, you know my standing versus pitiless and debauched lord, so we said no. And then I started getting pop-ups. Essentially, what I did was also go straight into the camp, talk to lords and ladies, and contacted each and single martial lord and each and single good-natured lord. And whoever I talked to said, when I said that I have something to talk to them in private about, they simply said, "You'll have to speak to me some other time then." Now, I can understand that being the case for the Shimazu lords, since they are mostly collected right around Kagoshima. And I can understand them not being able to talk to me at that point, but I also contacted lords that are currently part of non-existing clans, like the Ito clan. I even found some Chosokabe and Mori clans, the Ryuzoji clan. None of those lords, no matter how good their relations were with us. Keep in mind, each and single good-natured lord has 100 relation with me because of our honor. And none of them wanted to talk to me. None of them even appeared in Kumamoto. And then I just suddenly start getting messages popping up. This and this lord has swapped from, I don't know, Ryuzoji clan to Shimazu clan. This and this lord has swapped from Ito clan to Shimazu clan, etc, etc, etc. And a bunch of the lords that I literally just tried contacting suddenly joined the Shimazu. And now, this isn't the only method I used to try and get some more lords. I also used the method of, as you can see, Tojiko and Nagako are not in our party. The reason for that being that I used the talk to lords and ladies and contacted our minister, aka our wife, to send out Tojiko and Nagako to persuade lords to join us, offering up certain castles. And those came back with the answer that our words did not persuade them. So essentially, the game completely blocked me from getting any more lords, while sending all of the lords to the Shimazu. This is not me just raving about this. This is me actually doing some, shall we say, what is it? Noticing? No, not noticing. I guess we could call them educated findings. By educated, I mean experienced findings. And yeah, because of that, we still only have, I believe, 21 lords in our clan, 2 of which are, of course, hard stuck in the north of Japan, named Hyogonosuke and Musashi, that never take part of any of our campaigns. I've already contacted all of our lords to come join us, but of course, many lords have lands like in the middle of Japan, and it'll take a while for them to come here, but I don't want to give the Shimazu any more time to consolidate any more power. They're gonna be doing that anyway, so might as well try to prevent them from getting all of the power at once. You know, they do still have 2 castles, so I'm kind of hoping that many of their lords are gonna go, I don't know, gonna go and try to take Miyazaki, maybe go and try and take Nabeoka Castle, maybe disperse a little bit, go and try recruiting some more units, and we'll be able to pick them off like 5 or 6 lords at a time or something. I don't know if you noticed, but we do have a full army. That's right, that is 620 units. 2 of those units are Nagako and Tojiko, so we do have to have the space to get them back. But yeah, take this into account. We control the entirety of Japan, right? The entirety of it, except for the south of Kyushu, so except for 1 town, 2 castles, and what is that? 5 villages. We control everything but that. That's 1 point to me, 0 points to the Shimazu. I have a relation with all of the lords, at least the good-natured lords. I have a relation of 100. Many of them actually have a negative relation with Lord Shimazu, or with Ryuzoji, or Ito, or anyone. Negative relations. That's point 2. And 0 points for the Shimazu. And also, I have, out of all of this land that we have dozens, literal dozens of castles, and literal hundreds of villages that would make such nice fiefs for some new lords. Kagoshima, aka Shimazu, has already given all of their lands away and have 0 lands to give away further. And yet the AI, and yes, this time I'm actually gonna say it, screw you, game. The AI decided, nope, we're gonna send 3 pitiless lords and 1 debauched lord into your court to offer you fealty, while we will get all of the other lords to swear fealty to the Shimazu. And good luck getting those guys to join you. And granted, we could get them to join us, but it would be so slow. Like, I could contact 1 martial lord at a time, because the good-natured lord, I already tried contacting them even after they joined the Shimazu clan, and they're not going to be joining us. Like I said, all they said was that our words did not persuade them. AKA, they still have fealty for either the Shimazu or they still have fealty for the non-existent Ryuzoji or non-existent Ito clans. So none of them are joining us through that. So our only choice was to try and contact the martial lords, which I believe Tojiko and Nagako I have sent to perhaps persuade some of them. I'm kind of hoping that they're not in the middle of that pack, because if they are, well, they are instantly going to be attacked, because we are about to declare war on the Shimazu. I will have a jump start on them. I will be attacking both Lord Hiraoka and Lord Asahino over here, and try to take Sashiki Castle as soon as possible, while waiting for the allied lords to begin, at least begin gathering up on us. Aso Castle, Oka Castle, and I believe another castle somewhere around here. Was it Kashima? No, it was not Kashima. Wasn't there another castle given to somebody over here? Okay, no, so only 2 lords are actually available right away to come and join us. The others are further off, but hopefully they will be joining us soon. And I'm hoping that perhaps, at least perhaps, we might be able to recruit a lord or 2 out of the Shimazu. And of course, through the minister trait, like if we actually go into the minister and say that we want to talk about affairs of state, we want to persuade a lord of joining our clan, and I don't know, we just offer Hitachi Castle, for instance. It does not offer us to contact any of the lords in the Ito clan or the Ryuzoji clan. Granted, those clans are destroyed, but those are the lords that currently do not have clans, and we might actually be able to get. But nope. That is not something that's going to be happening. Alright, enough raving. That, I believe, was like, I don't know, 5 or almost 10 minutes of me explaining the whole situation we are in. Actually, I have not yet finished explaining the whole thing. Namely, while we have 19 available lords, yes, I'm not counting those 2 idiots in the north, to say mildly. So we have 19 lords available, and I counted the Shimazu lords. As of right now, they have 98. That's right, 98 lords, of which many joined them afterwards, and those after their war with the Ryuzoji, and those actually brought almost entire armies, like full armies, full retinues. Which means that right now, those 98 lords have an average, mind you, of 110 to 120 or so units. Great Lord Shimazu, I saw earlier, had 500, so yeah. That means they have about at least 12,000 units ready to butt-feck us everywhere. And I doubt our lords are actually gonna be willing to stand their ground when they see a retinue of 50 lords coming towards us. I'm kind of hoping that once we declare war, their lords are gonna go, you know, gonna disperse a bit from Kagoshima. I don't know, go and try and recruit new units. Perhaps go for Miyazaki Castle, Nabeoka Castle, etc. Or perhaps even try and come south over here and try to start, sieging down things over here. I'm kind of hoping that we can pick them off one by, well, not one by one, but like, I don't know, 4 or 5 at a time. You know you are effed when you're counting on the fact that you might only have to fight 4 or 5 lords at a time. But yeah, I'm hoping for that, and I'm hoping we get to imprison as many of them as possible. Kumamoto is currently building a prisoner tower, and I'm hoping we can actually imprison them in there. And yeah, we're gonna jump into this. Good God, this is gonna be terrible. We couldn't attack immediately because I was hoping... I hoped too much, okay? We should have attacked probably from the very beginning. Though they still already had around 50 or 60 lords available. All of them with about 70 or so units. So it would have still been hard, and we didn't have a fully trained up army. We now have pretty much a fully trained up 620 unit army. That are hopefully going to be helping us in this. Dispatch an emissary, there we go. Great Lord Shimazu. That we declare war upon him. It is, I wish to make war upon the Shimazu. There we go. All of our lords like it, of course they do, because we were provoked by the Shimazu. As you command. We are now at war with the Shimazu clan. May the heavens grant us victory. I have a feeling that this war is going to be very, very, very prolonged, because we are essentially going to go through a war of attrition over here. Like I said, I'm hoping to be able to catch out lords a few at a time, not like all 40 at a time or something, and they're probably going to be taking Miyazaki, Nabeoka, maybe even Osumi or something around there before we manage to stop them or take Kagoshima, etc. But I'm hoping that not. This could be a prolonged war, but as you know, I'm not gonna give up. I am definitely not going to give up. I'm going to keep beating them up until literally only lords are left in Kagoshima, licking their wounds, and we can actually go and besiege Kagoshima, Hitoyoshi, and take their lands for ourselves. Finally, okay. Reinforcements from Sashiki have joined the battle on the enemy side. That's a lot of reinforcements, sir. But Lord Asahina's party is what really worries me over here. Or rather, not worries me, I was actually counting on this. Surrender or die, very well. Yes, indeed. Alright. 620 versus 300. Wait, the guy has 150 and the other guy has 140. So only 10 reinforcements came from the castle/villages? I'm fine with that. Okay, now then. Let's get into position. Do we have it at 150? We do. Okay. Get everybody into position. Cavalry to the side, infantry, gunners. I think we should tell our gunners to fire at my command. Let's wait for them to all get... Okay, also spread out so that our infantry units can actually get... There we go. And... fire. Alright. This is pretty much how the battles are gonna look for a while, most likely. Us holding on our ground. In this case, we have the superior numbers, but usually, I'm pretty sure that usually, in most cases, they are going to have the upper hand in their numbers. So if he's not gonna get shot, then I'm gonna get him. Okay, Lord Asahina. Lord Hirooka was probably that guy. Asahina's down, Hirooka's down. Gunners are still firing at the enemy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm just trying to see, are those... Okay, pretty sure we can send our cavalry to the side to go and attack their skirmishers in the back. Alright, infantry charge. I will, of course, help you. Nope! That's my horse almost dead. That's an officer right there. There we go, got him. That's a hammer. There we go. Oh, what? You got shot? No! Oh, wait, what are your skirmishers doing on this side? Excuse me, what? Alright then. I guess we're gonna have our cavalry on this side. So they don't get surprised by skirmishers like that. Or rather, our infantry and skirmishers don't get surprised by their skirmishers like that. There. No, I didn't get him. Okay, his horse is down. He ain't, though. Trying to... Okay. Archers continue firing. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Archers. Gunners. We don't really have that many archers, really. Most of them are gunners. I didn't really show you guys the composition of our army, did I? We have essentially around 200 or so gunners, around 200 or so cavalry units, and about 150 or so nobody bearers. Give or take a few dozen units in each type in order to round it up to 620. Keep hitting my horse. And you're not dead yet. Neither are you. Okay, almost. There we go. Okay, more enemies are coming. Most of which are actually apparently skirmishers, so perfect. Cavalry can and should attack while our gunners continue firing at them. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so this is our first strike against them. Good God, this horse is so slow. No, okay. Hey, stop there. Stop. Okay. No, dismount. What did I just take? Wait, no! Give me back my... Gonzaibo! Damn you! Okay, katana out, let's go. I accidentally swapped my weapon instead of just dismounting and mounting again. Alrighty. So far so good. This is about what we expected to happen. We do outnumber them 2-1. Yeah, poor boy. Did you get stuck? Okay, so there's only one guy left, right there. How is he still alive? There we go. Mei Ling killed him. Very well done, Mei Ling. Is that you? No, you're Bafunke. Where's Mei Ling? Somebody shot him. I guess one of those guys. Okay. We lost 2 units, both of which were Nobody Bears. Okay, and you lost 127. That's lovely. We'll do... kind of preferred the previous battlefield. Which direction are they in? Over there. Okay, so archers right over there. Infantry a little bit more forward on that side. Cavalry on that side. Let's go. Let us go. Okay. They don't seem to have any cavalry units left. That's good, that's good. We killed all of their cavalry at the very beginning. Awesome. I mean, this is gonna be a bit of a lull battle, so I might as well tell you guys a little bit more history, huh? Okay, so last time I mentioned that Masazane decided to rebel against Nambu Nobunao. While the Nambu forces were mostly in taking part in the Battle of Odawara, or rather the Siege of Odawara. The thing is, the Nambu branches with the Nambu, like I said, yeah, they pledged allegiance to Hideyoshi. Meaning that this was pretty much a very, very large slight to Hideyoshi himself. However, due to the fact that many of the samurai and units and everything and lords were at the Siege of Odawara, Masazane managed to spread the rebellion to many locations by 1591. Now, like I mentioned, Hideyoshi took this as a personal insult, and after all that, he decided that Masazane, in summation, would get thoroughly minced. It deserves mentioning that the Kunohe Rebellion was the last military campaign of the Sengoku Jidai, And Hideyoshi wanted to make one more final point of why this would be the last of the battles. And so by mid-1591, a force of around 60,000 troops was assembled with the sole purpose of retaking the rebel lands and place them back under the Nambu control, as well as place Masazane's head firmly on top of a pike. Is that it? This is it. Okay. And again, what's more... Oh boy. While the command of the army was given to Gama Ujisato, the army was comprised by a who's who in that period. Generals such as Tokugawa Ieyasu, Uesugi Kagekatsu, Maeda Toshie, Ishida Mitsunari, Date Masamune, Mogami Yoshiaki, and others. There we go, 0 casualties. That's also what we love to see. This should be... Sorry, this should be the final fight. Nah, I actually preferred the previous one, or this one. Archers, infantry, and cavalry to that side. Let's go. And yes, I did place them pretty far, but oh well. Spread out, please. And it's a little bit confusing. Sometimes I give the wrong order because not every mod has the same F orders. At any rate, the army very quickly suppressed the rebellion area to area, and by the 2nd of September 1591, it had reached the gates of Kunohe Castle itself. Now, before I continue, I will say that the way the rebellion was taken care of was pretty darn brutal. And by pretty brutal, I mean severely brutal. Masazane had roughly 5,000 troops in Kunohe Castle. And now, despite being severely outnumbered due to the very defensible position, you know, the castle was surrounded on 3 sides by rivers, which is why the defensible position was so good. Masazane was quite optimistic for about 4 days. After those 4 days, a trusted family priest apparently managed to persuade Masazane that everyone would be pardoned in case of a surrender. Kunohe Sanechika, one of the attackers, was Masazane's brother. He entered the castle to help lead out the surrendering defenders. The defenders apparently wore white robes and had shaved their heads as a sign of humility. However, like I said before, Hideyoshi was here to, unfortunately for the Kunohe units, to prove a point. Oh no, wait, it's not over yet, it ain't over yet. I thought this was the last wave, but they do have some more coming in. So yeah, he came there to make a point. And the pardons that were promised at first were suddenly denied, and the surrender defenders were executed, along with the instigator himself, Masazane. But that was not enough for Hideyoshi yet. This was not enough of a point for him. The remainder of the castle's defenders, including all the civilians, were forced into the second bailey, which Hideyoshi decided to set aflame. The fire supposedly burned for 3 straight days. 3 straight days. And left none alive. A yield. Congratulations. Good God, Hiroaki, you're one of the good-natured guys that didn't want to join me. Therefore, you are now my prisoner. I'm sorry. Yes, you are at my mercy, but I do appreciate how you don't hate me because of that. The other guy, unfortunately, managed to escape. Alright, Otto Master Gun. Oh yeah, so here you can actually see the what our army looks like. Gorman was pretty badly injured, and damn. So yeah, we have around 200, like I said, Hatamoto gunners, around 170 cavalry, about 130 in the body bearers, but all of these units will of course still be upgraded into the maximum rank. So we'll have around, let's say, 220 or so gunners, around 200, maybe a few more cavalry, and around 150, 160 or so body bearers. Along with our companions, that makes up 622 units. Yes. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do over here This is just one person in our... being captured by us, of course. Just one of them. They have 97 more. And, of course, these guys might actually try and escape us, which is why I immediately started construction of a prisoner tower. I should have really have done that immediately after our war with the Ryuzoji, or perhaps even during the war with the Ryuzoji. But no, right after the war with the Ryuzoji. What am I talking about? I didn't really have the time trying to defend Hakata and everything else to actually try and go to Kumamoto and build it. But yeah, we are building a prisoner tower over there in order to put all of these guys in there so they cannot escape, and they will be kept there while we're fighting their main force. Okay, straight into Sashiki Castle. Besiege the castle. Wait, abandon the siege. Yeah, I thought I saw the message that some of our units were ready to upgrade. Okay, we'll go with 1-1, like that. Sashiki Castle, besiege the castle, batter down the gates. Should be up in 6 hours. That's okay, so we'll be able to do it today. This day. Okay. Lead your soldiers in an assault. This shouldn't be too big of an assault. They do only have around 130 defenders or so. I still do want to position our guys strategically. Have everybody spread out. Try and kill as many of the defenders as possible, considering the gates are already open. Our gunners should be superior to their archers. That was... yeah, that was my bad. I am very, very sorry about that. Is she dead? No, she's wounded. I am so sorry. Good God, that was... and I'm still not hitting anything. There we go. Yeah, that's the headshot I wanted to have. Not the one we inflicted over here. You know, now more than ever, I would love for the teletext, you know, the casualty numbers to be displayed properly, because, well, not in this battle. This battle is pretty much given that we're gonna win. But, in the battles to come, I'll be taking that, thank you. I definitely did not do this just to get your arrows, I promise you. Oh, additional units are already coming down, perfect. Keep shooting at them. Excellent. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oppa! Hello! From up there? Or over there? That guy or those guys? Somebody shot at me. Alright. But yeah, it would be nice, since when we're fighting, you know, with our 600 units against, God knows, 2 or 3 times that amount, it would be very, very nice to know when some of our units fall, especially when their cavalry charges us headlessly or recklessly. Because I did like a test of this, and I got butchered because we fought against an army of around, I think, 2,500 units, which was around, I think, 30 lords. That's right, those 30 lords had altogether like 3,500 units. And we got thoroughly boinked, yeah, by them, because I did not realize just how many of our men we lost. Like, to me, it looked like we were putting up a good fight. And then suddenly, all of the banners were gone, and everyone was ganging up on me. And I hadn't realized that 2 of our reinforcement waves had already spawned, which meant that that was it. That was all the units we were gonna have in that battle. I had hoped for more reinforcements to appear, but they didn't. So yeah, we got thoroughly destroyed there. Okay, so more units have spawned, but let's make this a little bit more fun, shall we? Follow me, everyone. Infantry, cavalry, rush in. Oh, you're coming out! Sally and forth! Trying to hit your leg. Boink. Okay. More units should be coming. Yeah, they're still coming. Okay, but this is the last wave, I believe. Now, we are, of course, trying to be as tactical as possible, so this might be a little bit reckless, actually, sending our guys in. I would rather just not send them in and keep them here. Because the less units we lose, the better it is for us. Okay, guys, you can stand closer so that you can actually get in. Are you out of ammo? Is that what is going on here? Stand closer, everybody. Yeah, they're out of arrows. Okay, so I guess our only choice is indeed to charge in. Poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke, poke. There we go. What are you... Are you throwing rocks at me? You peasant! Literal peasant. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. There's skirmisher...
Yeah, Banzai! Why are your voices so high-pitched?
Their skirmishers are gonna prove to be a bit of a problem, because they're still stuck in that building, and they're gonna keep firing at us as we come up. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. At any rate, yeah, Hideyoshi basically killed everybody. The fire that he set, like I said, burned for apparently 3 days and left none alive. And, you know, sometimes, you'd think that Hideyoshi had inherited more than just lands from Nobunaga. But a bit of those demonic ideas and tendencies as well. I mean, he didn't really tend to do these things. He was pretty lenient towards certain lords, most lords. I mean, he even let Date Masamune off. You know, instead of cutting his head off. I've already told all of you that story. And there's one Hatamoto gunner less for us. Lovely. Well, no, not lovely. Not lovely at all. Come on. Let's try and kill. We're not hitting anything in there, apparently. Ah, we hit something. Good. We hit something again. Yeah, keep hitting, keep killing while our guys are trying to get up there. Excellent. Excellent. Great Lord Otogawa is such a sharpshooter, is he not? He totally did not mean to shoot his own ally in the head at the beginning, though. I swear to God. I swear to Bisha Mountain, I did not mean to do that. Okay. So our guys are in. And I'm out. Out of ammo, that is. But yeah, once the Kunohe rebellion was taken care of, Hideyoshi decided to give Nobunaga some additional lands. These lands were in Hienuki and Waga, and were given to the Nambu as compensation for the loss of Tsugaru. Nobunaga was called into Nagoya in 1592 to be part of the invasion of Korea, but the Nambu were never commanded to cross the strait. Can you guys finish off? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we won. We lost 1 unit. Okay, as long as it's just 1, we can survive that. That's fine. Versus 123. That's fine. Okay, can we... Do you have any Uesugi units, sir? Oh, you do. Oh my god. I'm taking some of them. Thank you. Any more? Nobody better. Oh, officers! Yeah? Yes. Okay, but we're gonna have to leave somebody over here. G Samurai from Echigo. Are you... Wait, Echigo. Are you... Yeah, you are Uesugi. Okay, good. So we can have 1 more, but no, we're full. Okay. So none of you guys get to come with me. You guys all have to stay in here. Sorry. Very sorry. Leave the items. Okay, so Sashiki Castle is ours. I wish to defer the appointment until I take the counsel of my vassals. Yeah, this way it actually gets some defenders in here. Manage the garrison, and we will put... I don't know, we have to put something in here. You know what, sure, I'll put 2 samurai of Owari in here. Reason being, we do need space for Tojiko and Nagaku to come back into our army. That's a multi-cavalry, there we go. Alright. We could possibly also recruit some more volunteers. Wait, manage the garrison. Put these guys in here, put these guys in here, put these guys, like, I'm not sure how many of them will be available for us to recruit, so I'm just emptying ourselves out. 11, there you go! 11 new units. They happen to be Shimazu G-Samurai, but oh well. And now we take all of you guys back. There's Samurai from Owari, and you guys. No, wait. 2 of you stay here. Alright, that's it. I mean, it's definitely not well defended, but it is better defended. You know? Okay, so we will have to be contacting the rest of the lords to come towards us eventually. Just curious what the situation is up front. Are there going to be lords coming towards us or not? I'm walking so slowly, so carefully. A recruiter has brought 50 units to Hakata. Excellent, thank you. Thank you. We'll go 3-2 for now. Gunner, mounted, retainer, of course, and 22 no body bearers, just like that. Excellent. Mounted Oda, and 5 Hatamoto gunners. There we go. Okay. So our army is definitely getting stronger. Definitely getting stronger. Okay, let's see. So that's 120, 107, 21, 20, 73. I think I saw 63 somewhere in there. Nope, that was just a... Okay, so... But this is 5 lords over here. Let's walk a bit forward and see how many more are coming. There's Great Lord Shimazu. So even if we engage with them right now, this is roughly, let's see, if we do an average of these guys, it would be 100 per lord, probably average. Oh, there's the 64, there we go. So with the Great Lord Shimazu with them, it's probably an average of about 130 or 140 units per lord. And right now, over there, I see 2, 4, 6... Jesus, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 flags flapping. That means that in this group alone, there are roughly 1,500 units. Now, 1,500 units we might be able to actually handle. And this would immediately be... How many did we say? 9 lords less in Kagoshima. But Great Lord Shimazu has had the time to actually train up plenty of units. As you can see, 28 Shimazu officers. How many, wait, how many mounted? 12 Shimazu retainers mounted. Wait, that's it? You only have 12 mounted retainers? Okay, yeah, but then the rest of them have, like, a bunch of others. Okay, this is a Chosokabe dude. He probably does not have that many mounted. Yeah, 6 mounted Chosokabe retainers. Others, like the Urakami, you have 1 mounted. Okay, so you're not that strong, actually. But if you combine together, you're probably pretty deadly still to us. But yeah, well, that's gonna happen in the next episode. I'm kind of hoping, I'm pretty sure that there's a massive column of lords right behind them. And one over there as well, most likely. That's at least what happened in the test I did. So we'll see how lucky we get, how many of those lords are actually gonna start running away when they see our 620 sized army. And how many of them, because I am unfamiliar how large the area is that lords can actually jump into the battle. At any rate, guys, at any rate, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, if you enjoy what I do, if you enjoy seeing us most likely gonna get our butts spanked, so to speak, then by all means, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, share these videos around, and I will see you next time, and until then, ad gloriam.